Hello everybody, Imminent Storm here. Welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. In the last episode, we poked through the Emperor's old hideout looking for anything useful after we wiped out the Githyanki there. And upon leaving, we were met by Yenna, the young girl who joined our camp, who was the one that we met when we first entered Rivington, as we arrived at the city. And turns out that it was Orin in disguise, and that she has apparently kidnapped Yenna, and has basically struck a deal with us that she wants us to kill Gortash, take Gortash's Netherstone, and bring ourselves and both Netherstones to her hideout and then fight her. So we agreed. In exchange, she won't harm Yenna. So we agreed, pretty much just to keep our options open. And then we began exploring the sewers down here. And finding out what's down here. So that is what we're going to continue doing. So let's just keep on pushing around and see what we see here. The city sewers waypoint. Alright, cool. Everybody failed the survival check. Hey, it's Arabella. And some dead people.
Arabella seems not to notice you as you approach. She's as intent on examining a peculiar stone as she is unbothered by the corpses littered on the ground.
Arabella?
Hey! I had a feeling you'd show up. It's sort of our thing, like it's fate or something. Check out the stone. It's magic. Incredible, right?
We can try an Arcana check on the stone. That's a pretty high DC. Let's see what happens. Got it.
You are flooded with memories of the distant past. Creatures slain, lovers reunited, spells crackling through the air. The stone holds records of all who have passed by it. Arabella is collecting them. It's as natural as breathing for her.
So you're right, that stone is incredible.
And I've only scratched the surface. I want to know everything. Bone Man was right. The weave will take care of me. I just need to listen.
There are corpses everywhere. What happened?
Bandits came at me with daggers. They didn't know who they were messing with.
So have you been on your own this whole time?
Yep, and I like it that way. Bone Man told me to follow the weave, to let it guide me. I've learned a lot thanks to him, and I'm still learning.
All right then.
Don't worry about me, I'll be just fine. I'll see you soon enough. Bone Man said so.
All right, have fun. Do these bandits have anything worth taking? Not particularly. Actually, let's... Oh, doesn't seem to be anything else here. Ugh, everything here is covered in grease. A parchment. Everything is here just as I promised to my favorite customer. These were not easy to slip past both bone cloaks and fists. I assume you'll be prompt in leaving my payment in the usual manner. Until next time, your faithful procurer. Well, is this oil? Oil and grease everywhere. Everybody back off a little bit. Gale,
Your desire.
would you do the honors?
At least things have stayed interesting. How much farther can I go?
Get rid of that annoyance.
We are troublemakers.
A cranium rat?
We see, we know. We see, we know.
Okay then. These are grease methods and grease balls.
Cousins, we will show Sarin proper respect.
And there's a guy up there.
What's this, cousin? Another absolutist come to see what we did to poor old Sarin. Your god took her mind, cultist, so Bereki took her head, and I burned the flesh from her bones. And now you come to interrupt the funeral rites. Yes, cousin. An excellent idea. Cousin says we will take you in return. He says you look just like kindling for Sarin's funeral pyre.
Wait, no need for violence. Just tell me what happened to your friend.
I took my friend's life, but only after your god took her soul. Sarin, Bereki, and I, we were the three finest thieves in Baldur's Gate. We broke into the offices of Gortash, discovered he was with the Absolute too. Your fellow cultists hunted us, so we hid down here. We were safe, and so was our loot, until the darkness soured Sarin's mind. She kept our treasure from us, said Bereki and I had gone strange. Hush, cousin. Sarin turned into a cultist herself, so we did what we had to. Bereki wept until his voice was gone, and then he was gone too, leaving only me to conduct Sarin's rites. And my cousins here. You cannot conduct the rites without a clan to bear witness, or some fuel for the fire.
Ooh, we have a Dragonborn response. My people know this right. Ixinloex, the burning of the dead. There can be no bloodshed here.
You're right. It must be a cleansing fire, a pure one. I took Sarin's life. I must be sure she does not lose her soul as well. Pass then, and do not come back. This is Sarin's final resting place, and a killing ground for all who come to disturb her.
Like, that would be...
Whatever it's called, it's impressive. And it tastes great.
Yeah, that would be a pretty rough fight if I had to fight.
Did you go for a swim earlier?
Don't know how to swim.
What's beyond the door? Let's find out. I rolled a 1. Try again. Burn the thieves' tools. That's fine. There we go.
What are we supposed to be doing?
Is it told us to watch for troublemakers?
By the glory of Mother Gith, tell me you've taken the Orphic Hammer.
Not as yet.
For people's peel.
Huh. And who might you be?
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well?
And which party is that?
I don't know if I should say. It's very exclusive. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. It's an underground party at a place called the Palace. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes.
The individual descriptions could refer to many things, but taken together, she can only be referring to something vampiric in nature.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel.
You've had a very lucky escape. Your date was a vampire.
A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he? But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked.
I'm wondering that myself.
You think something's happened to him? You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
All right, then. A sacrifice for whatever ritual they're doing.
Looks empty.
Those grease balls over there. That wall is interesting. Didn't detect anything there, but we'll see. And we've already been here.
Shut up and keep your mucky little people still.
Alright, let's head back up to the surface.
Halt, citizen! Prepare to be scanned. I am holding very still. Go ahead and scan, Watcher. Zip.
Alright, so we've come up here. Cazador's Palace. We're right near murder target Figaro.
Shelter. Don't go thinking about.
What a perfect month it's been. Right, darling? Aye.
Yeah, must be over here.
End of the world that these young folks have no idea how good they've got it.
What's going on over here?
I wouldn't hold your breath if you're here to see Figaro.
Well, we are here to see Figaro. Wob.
Oi, you! Get in the bloody queue!
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
I think the client that he's with is going to kill him. Not. No, it's actually downstairs.
It's unusual for prey to supply the tools of its own butchery. Razors, scissors, nail files. So many cuts one couldn't make. And yet, such a fleeting window. But then, who am I to deny the auspices of destiny? For we are celebrating, Master Figaro. You have the delicious honor of being my crowning achievement. Your body is my ultimate gift to my lord, Baldur. Together, we shall transcend.
Hmm. With the bard response, a paralyzed victim in a creepy monologue. Could you get any more cliche?
A challenger. My lord tests me. This piteous hovel will be your grave, challenger. I will savor your final breath. My last kill before another witness to my sacrament. How fortunate.
Gods know what else is down there.
Okay, then.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
We are going to go after... those are shape changers. Okay. Doppelgangers. Let's see. What are my options here? I haven't put Longstrider on everybody yet.
Listen, you!
Alright, let's just go swing the weapon.
Blood follows me everywhere.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
I don't know. Magic, isn't it? I'm just saying, maybe there's a reason for that weird.
Alright, Jahira. Alright, I need to be humanoid. Flaming sphere.
Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Feel what exactly?
All right. Full tiered. All right, get you killed. I just up and killed Halson. Okay. All right. I kind of have an idea where he is, so I'm going to get over here.
Forward.
We will, We'll deal with Halson once this is over. Alright, Jaheira, let's have you go Albert.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Alright, well, apparently we can't do anything, but that's okay.
So you stopped queuing because you felt funny?
I mean, yes, mostly. Why did you stop queuing then?
I couldn't take standing in that
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
Fair enough. And they probably chucked you in the river if you did.
Alright, let's haste. Well, that stinks.
No way to run a business, I say. Can't even browse while he's with a client.
And Dolor's down. Excellent. I just got two more of these guys to deal with.
And I'm not the best with it. What else is down there
Witch bolts. Yeah, the thing is that that owlbear farm is kind of in the way. All right. Let's drop in.
No way to run a business, I say.
Cannot
Can't
find
even
path.
browse while he's with a client.
All right, get in here. There we go. Let's see if we can get a path now. Target is too far. What do you... Alright, fine. What is going on there? Alright, one down.
No gloom, all doom.
Let
All
me
right.
guess, you need something.
Before anything goofy happens, do that.
Give up now.
What do you mean? What else is down there?
I don't know. Magic.
To cure you, I will perish without aid!
Maybe there's a reason for that.
There you go. We're gonna have to long rest here soon.
With haste.
You know, I heard it was a balist that tried to kill me.
Well, that is unfortunate right there.
I must say, I'm damn lucky you showed up when you did. Can you believe what that monster was doing?
Unfortunately, yes. I've been hunting him for quite some time.
Truly? Then you're made of sterner stuff than I, friend. I'll confess, it terrified me greatly. Can you imagine dressing entirely in red? Jests aside, thank you. You forever have my humblest gratitude and a most generous discount on my wares.
So, what are you selling?
I sell anything and everything needed to cultivate your countenance. The best you'll find in Baldur's Gate. Certainly better than any dreck you'll pick up in Worm's Crossing.
All right, what do you got in stock?
Very good, sir.
Lots of dyes. And various clothing. Okay.
Now remember, fashion's a fickle mistress, so be sure to return.
All right. I think we're going to have to use... Speak with Dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What were you doing here?
Patrol. Heard disturbance. Investigated.
Well, none of this is of any...
The villa. Fountainhead. Constable of the Flaming Fist. Researcher of the Balist Resurgence.
Yeah, we already know about all this stuff. So, nothing new there. Tombstone Shop Key, a murderous masterpiece? Penultimate report. It's an honor and a privilege to watch this brother and ball in action. The setup for his final qualifying murder is brilliant and meticulous. After its inevitable culmination, I'll be thrilled to join at the murder tribunal in acclaiming Dolor as an unholy assassin. I can speak with Dead on Dolor. What do you have? Space Hunt Boots gives you Dimension Door. Dagger +2. Scarlet leather armor. Potion supreme healing. What do you got in here? Duke Stelmane's hand, Father Lorgan's hand, Alexander's hand, Frank's hand, and Cora's hand. A handbag. Alright. Following text is printed haphazardly on a torn, bloody page titled Dirge of the Unholy Assassin. Okay.
A passphrase, Sicarius, and a location. We should find this Candle Hallow place.
Did we have another hand? Yeah, send that to camp. Apparently I can't send that to camp, right. Yeah, I gotta do some, like, organization here. Alright, well, I don't think I need this anymore, so we can send that to camp. Boots that give dimension door. Interesting. Send that to camp. All this other stuff we just need to sell. As soon as we find a good place to sell. Alright. Before we end the episode, let's put... Oh, I don't have my disguise helmet. Oh, well, I'll just use it as a scroll of disguise self. And let's speak with dead.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Why were these targets chosen?
The corpse remains silent. It does not know.
Why did you kill all those people?
Becoming unholy assassin.
How do I get access to the murder tribunal?
Speak the word at the door. Bring proof of 2 sacrifices.
We know the word. And I assume it's the hands.
An innocent's hand to touch divinity.
How does one become an unholy assassin?
Prove thyself before the tribunal.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. I think we know what we need to know. All right. Well, we're gonna have to long rest, so we're just gonna go ahead and end the day. Ms. Zora wants to talk. So she does. Alright, well, we will chat in camp and take our rest and continue exploring when we come back next episode. So for now, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, subscribe, and comment, and I will see you next time.